Hi and welcome to the Outpost RV. My name is Phelan. Our cameraman here is Henry, and today we're going to show you the Palomino SS550. So before we get started, a couple things I want to go over is this model is designed for your 5.5 foot bed, 6.5 foot bed, and 8 foot bed. So it'll virtually go on any truck except for your small compact trucks like your Tacomas and Colorados. We do also order it in the gray color. We do have an option of white exterior, but the reason we order it in the cool gray is because the difference in the fiberglass. This fiberglass is a gel coated fiberglass versus the white being a performance glass, or you can actually see like the fibers in the white where you can't on the gray. So a lot heavier duty fiberglass on the gray versus the white. That's why we actually pay extra for that. We'll go ahead and get started here in the back. We do have a friction hinge door here, so you can see it's to withstand 20-mile-an-hour winds. So we do not have latches like we've had in the past. You have an integrated window blind here in the window. You have your fold-in assist grab handle here at the entry door. You have a porch light right beside that. This bracket here is a backup camera. It's prepped and ready for a backup camera, so if you'd like to add one, it is ready for that. That would be an option that is available. We do have the manual jacks. I'll cover that here in a little bit because I have my adapters and handles on the other side. So I'll get to that after a bit. We have your outside shower. Does have your hot and cold at your outside shower. And this drain here that you see is for the kitchen sink. So it does not have a gray tank on it. So your kitchen sink would drain out of this port, so you can connect a hose, like a garden hose or whatever, and drain it out into a tote or out on the ground or wherever. Your water heater is a on-demand water heater. This is gas only, and it is 60% more efficient than what they've used in the past. So you pretty much have endless hot water and almost instantaneously hot water. Outside reset, furnace vent, 20,000 BTU furnace on the inside, so keep it nice and toasty for you. Reefer vent here behind your refrigerator. Your city water connection is where you connect your water hose at a campsite. And then this is your freshwater connection. So if you're dry camping, you can fill your freshwater holding tank through this port here. Turn on your water pump switch on the inside for your water source. Then you have your 30 amp connection up above that. And anytime you're connected to your 30 amp connection here and or your other connection with your 7-way that I'll get to in a bit, either one of those, if you're connected to, will charge your onboard battery on the truck camper. So we're going to move around to the front here. This also comes with your double 7-way male cord. This here port is identical to what is on your truck. So this cord goes back and plugs into the 7-way on your truck, and that there's what runs your clearance lights, and like I mentioned, also will charge your onboard battery while you're traveling. You do have a portable solar panel port here, so if you can, that way you can alligator clip to this to charge your onboard battery as well. You have a 4-inch bumper here on the front. This is just so the front of the camper does not rub against the bed of your truck. So you do have a 4-inch bumper there. You also have your sliding window, cab window here in the front. And with that, we're going to walk around the front just to give you a front visual. You do have a clamp at the 4 corners for your roof, along with your safety pin as well. We'll move over to the passenger side. Not a whole lot over here. You do have your LP compartment on this side. You'll notice it has a magnet for your catch, so that just goes up and holds in place. You do have a 20-pound LP tank here, and that will be filled by the Outpost RV for you. Your dinette window right here is an emergency window, so that does open, so you do have cross ventilation if you'd like. And then lastly, your manual jacks. These are prepped and ready. You can upgrade to your power jacks, which comes with a remote where you can operate each leg individually, or the 2 on the left, or the 2 on the back, or the 2 on the front, however you want. and then once it's level, you can hit one button and operate all four together. So it is prepped and ready if you want to upgrade to that. Otherwise, it does come with your manual crank handle, and it also comes with an adapter for a cordless drill. So that actually works pretty good as well. Couple other upgrades, you can also add an air conditioner. We order the soft sides without. It's easier to add an air conditioner than it is to take off. So those are some options that are available. And I believe that concludes the outside of the SS550 by Palomino. And now we'll move to the inside. Just going over the roof system a little bit before we get started on the inside. You do have a switch right here inside for you that has an up and down and an on and off. This is for your roof lift system. Your on and off is when it is locked into place. You want to hit your off switch. That way, if somebody does happen to bump your up and down, it doesn't try to raise or lower the roof while it's locked into place. So you turn the roof on after your 4 clamps are undone, and then you can raise your roof. And we're going to show you as you put it away. To save time, we're not going to go through the whole process, but I did lower the roof a little bit so you can see that the canvas is relaxed right now. And just a hint for you, when you are by yourself and you want a little bit of assistance as you lower the roof, that your canvas comes in instead of going out. If you, there above the bed is what we call a fantastic fan vent, and that will pull a lot of air through for you, so that will help assist you while you're running the roof. So if you make sure all the windows are closed and you turn that fan on, and I'll show you as I close this door that your canvas will pull in. It'll create a vacuum, and so as you lower your roof, it'll continue to pull that in for you. Then we always usually stop a couple inches before it's closed just to go around the outside and make sure everything is tucked in, and then you can lower it down the rest of the way and put your 4 clamps on, and you're good to go. And there is also a remote available. We call it a key fob. It is a $250 upcharge for that, where you can actually have a remote that you can operate the roof from the outside. And then also one more thing, each jack is individually has its own motor on a limit switch, so you will notice that when the roof is run up and down, that it'll kick out individually on each jack. That way you can adjust the tightness of your canvas out around. So that covers the roof lift system, and now we'll move on with the rest on the inside. Down here where your roof switch is, beside that you'll see another switch. That is your battery disconnect. So if you put the camper in storage and don't want your batteries to drain, you can disconnect it with that. Otherwise, your battery will only last a couple days. It'll get drained with your carbon monoxide detector and the ghost lights that are in here. You do have storage underneath each dinette seat. There you can see are the 2 cords that come along with it, your 30 amp cord and then your double 7-way male. And as we swing around to the front, we have a cabinet door down there as well. And we're going to start here in the dinette area. If you look at the pictures on our website, you will also see that this table is removable. It is on a pedestal. So if you want more room in here to walk around, you can remove that. And there is also storage underneath the base of the pedestal. And there is an additional board that does sit on these black brackets that you see here. And you'll also notice a spare cushion up at the head of the bed that does fit in there for additional sleeping room down here in the dinette area. So this would all be closed off for you. There is an overhead cabinet above the dinette, and between the bed and your dinette is again another cabinet with storage. You do have your thermostat for your furnace right there, and you also have your charging center, which has USB ports and a 12-volt charger. The storage here isn't just extremely deep, but you do have a 2-door compartment because your LP compartment is in there behind that. And then we will move up to the bed area. This is the step up to the bed area. That carpeted pad there is removable, and down in there is where your freshwater holding tank is, your water pump, your plumbing, and your battery and box, and all that would be in that cavity. At the foot of the bed, you also have a little bit of storage here. These do open up, again, giving you a little bit of storage at the foot of the bed. This is a 60 by 80 queen bed. It does have foot lockers on each side, so giving you a nice amount of storage there as well. And as you can see, that's on both sides. So beyond that, there's not a whole lot else up here in the bed area. Like I mentioned earlier, it does have your fantastic fan above the bed. And I'm going to remove this tabletop right here. Put this up on the bed for now. And I'm going to step back in here a little bit so you can see the kitchen area. This does have base cabinets. Again, not a lot of deep storage here, but does give you a little bit of storage. And then you have your water pump switch, like I talked. If you dry camp, your water pump switch is right here. And then you have a receptacle, and then this is your control panel for your water heater, so you can adjust the temperature and all that there. On the countertop here in the kitchen, we do have your kitchen faucet along with a single bowl stainless steel sink, along with a cutting board sink cover that fits over that. You have a 2-burner stove top. You also have an overhead cabinet there as well. And then you have your refrigerator, and this is a 3-way refrigerator, so you do have your 110 gas and 12 volt. 12 volt being the least, the last resort that basically maintains what you already have cooled. This does have your separate freezer compartment at the top, and then you have your controls in the eyebrow right here. And that also has a nice countertop there. And I believe, oh, one more thing I do want to talk about is your privacy curtains and your canvas. This is a vinyl, so it does last a long time. It's very durable. And as you can see, you have the privacy curtain that hangs down that you can tie up with Velcro straps. And then also it has a vinyl plastic, and then you have your screen here on the outside. So it is a 3-layered canvas all the way around. I believe that concludes the inside of the SS550. I'll do a brief walkthrough for you. Again, we are the Outpost RV. You can contact myself or Henry at 866-338-9845. And again, my name is Phelan, and thank you for watching.